Let's get the headlines brought to you by Doral Volkswagen. At Doral Volkswagen, choose from over 300 new Volkswagen models in stock like the Tiguan, the Taos, and the Atlas. Remember, when it comes to Volkswagen, the great deals are at Doral Volkswagen. Miami Dolphins, they were 31-12 losers last night to the Tennessee Titans. Let's hear a little bit more from Mickey D. Mike McDaniel.
You're really sticking with this.
What?
You know that name's taken, of course.
Dollar menu coach, dude.
Oh, hey.
Wow.
What?
That was a point.
You want me to stop feeling bad? Get some damn touchdowns.
Yeah. Beat a team with a winning record or a losing record. Just beat anyone, please.
Anyway, here he was. This was him yesterday. And he was asked, do you have to make changes to the offense? Here's Mike McDaniel.
Yeah, I mean, everything's on the table. You can't argue that the offense is good or for to me, in a situation like this, I haven't really been in one where we haven't had production consecutively like this, so you really have to open your mind to
just pause it for a second, just really if we can. Things. I mean, I don't know, but
yeah, I mean, everything's on.
He keeps saying this thing of we haven't had this, dude. It's been like 8 straight games of your offense sucking wind. When does it dawn on you that maybe I should have been looking for alternative plans? I just want to know when. You tell me. But like this, he did the same bull bleep last week where he goes, this is the first time I've been under 500. Hey, when you're sitting there with that doe-eyed look on your face and you're like trying to soak in how bad this is really going for you, all right? At what point do you realize this is reality, dude? This is not a phase. When does that happen? Because it almost feels like he's not accepting of this. In a weird way, and like the first step in going towards solving a problem is admitting you have one, and it almost feels like he hasn't come to terms with it. It's pretty crazy. It's wild, man. So, what do I know, dude?
Bit of a delusion, I guess you say the Dolphins are.
It's not delusion. Yeah,
they feel like it shouldn't be this way. We're too talented for it to be this way. But it is, and it has been.
Gate South says that Skylar Thompson hurt his McRib. This guy's objectively a point.
Point for Twitcher.
Wow.
Sorry. Let's hear some more from him.
Oh, yeah, sure.
This is Mike McDaniel on this. If he's going to be more of a man and assertive in the locker room, real man.
I think we have to assess everything. But, I would be, I hesitate to, to overcook before I watch the film and kind of marinate on this whole situation. But there will be things that will change. It's kind of hard to say exactly what those things are, but we're definitely in need of it.
Something's gonna change. I just don't know what. That's what I got.
A lot of food terms for a snack time guy.
Oh, by the way,
would you expecting to have all the answers right after the game?
Fix it, dude. What were you doing the entire time sitting there not scoring touchdowns? You should have been thinking about the answers.
Yeah, true. I saw a horrible stat on ESPN now about the Dolphins. In the past 2 games, on third down, they're 3 for 22.
God.
And on fourth down, they're 0 for 5 in the last 2 games. So combined,
that would explain why they're losing.
3 and 27 on the most important downs of the game. Yes, correct. Absolutely correct.
And the thing is, the one thing I'll say that this delightful little weirdo brought us was the games were enjoyable.
Yeah,
I didn't know how good they were, but I'll tell you what they were. Exciting.
Fun.
Fun.
Yeah.
And now I just feel like I'm in the Philbin era again.
Honeymoon is
I
over.
feel like I'm watching Adam
It's
Gase.
been 4 weeks.
No,
That's
no.
too long, dude.
It's been longer than 4 weeks, though. It's been since December of last year. It's been since the last Titans.
It has been. He's right. It's been 4 weeks this year with a
Okay.
lot of bluster and bravado of an offseason, but it goes back to last year. And I'm just saying, to me, I just want to see Leroy.
I
Football
got you.
be fun again. I don't even need good. I need fun. I'd like it to be good, but it's not. So at least give me fun.
Listen,
Leroy,
it hasn't been good.
No, but if I could give you a new season of House of Dragons to watch at 1:00 next Sunday, or you got to watch Dolphins Pats. Nobody wants to watch this. It's like I got to get my mind right to watch this stuff.
Got Bears fans reaching out to me in the middle of the game, like, "Are you okay?" I'm like,
Bears fans?
They're checking in on me.
What?
That's disrespectful.
It's bad. It's really bad. Someone sent me the draft order. If the season were to end right now, the Miami Dolphins pick second
Behind the Jaguars.
behind the Jags. The only team they beat by a crazy field goal, by the way.
I'm going to be really mad if the Jaguars get Cam Ward.
Oh no!
You think they'll take Cam Ward?
Oh, they're getting Travis Hunter.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Woof. We're going there. Now, this poses a serious question, though. I heard this morning, and you hear it everywhere now. If the Miami Dolphins continue to lose out by the time Tua is able to return, which we're assuming is going to be the Arizona game in about 3 weeks, following the bye week, this team is 1-5 at that point. Do you even roll him back out?
Of course. What are you going to?
What?
He's
To
your
go
quarterback. What do you mean? What do you do?
Maybe we just
you want to do a sly tank so Tua knows that his replacement's going to get drafted?
Tua Shmua, dude, with time to fall the sword for Cam Ward.
Here's the deal. You know we did this for Tua, right?
Yeah, but why? Maybe that was a mistake. Remember you were following around looking for a gape or something? I still don't know what that means.
A gate.
Oh, a gate.
Yeah, me and Robbie were following him.
Something about a hip. Why would we do that?
Well, his hip was broken. And then so we were trying to get a look. We were trying to scout him because we haven't gotten boots on the ground, eyes on Tua.
Yeah. And honestly, I'm not even saying he's the issue. But I'm just saying
he's definitely not the issue.
And you're definitely saying he's the issue.
He's definitely not not the issue. Like his injury put aside an issue of how far are the Dolphins from the Bills, because that also was an embarrassment before he got hurt.
Yep.
But they're not a functional football team without him.
Correct.
Like they're barely an NFL product.
Again, though, whose fault is that really? I guess that's what we're trying to find
I think
out.
it's Chris Greer's and I think it's Mike McDaniels.
I would give you every other position, but not quarterback. Because yes, you can get a backup, right? But for anybody to think that you're going to be fortunate enough for your backup to be able to do what your starter is going to be, you wouldn't have paid your starter.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Once again, an injury is setting aside another issue that we all realized watching Skylar Thompson,
correct?
Which was they thought over 3 years this guy was going to get better, and somehow it looks like he got worse.
So is that over the Tua thing?
It's an issue with the Tua thing because the Tua thing comes with its own baggage. Because as we know, he's on IR right now for optics, not because he really needs it.
Yeah.
And so they're just trying to look good on something. And in the meanwhile, don't look like they can put together a competent football team because they got to make it look good for PR.
Right.
Meanwhile, the guy sits here. He's going to Disney on Ice. He's, living his life, says he has no symptoms, wants to play football, but can't play football because we got to make this look good to her.
Wait a minute. But when this was going on, you were like all for that. The optics of it.
No, I wasn't.
I was really one of the only people to say when he's healthy, he's played. End of discussion.
Okay. But you knew, but what I told you was they're not going to do that.
Right. But that, so like my problem with the whole thing is that what's more egregious, putting him back in or not putting him back in because you don't want to look bad. but he's healthy.
That's more egregious.
Right.
But the thing is it's not the thing that I just find infuriating about it is I don't know what the Dolphins are buying themselves with that.
Yeah.
Because if he does get hurt again, no one's going to care that you gave him the 4-week stint.
Correct.
Oh, how could you bring him back at all?
I think it is time to forget, though, because yesterday Tyler Huntley ran the ball and he dove for like a first down or something.
Yeah.
And I braced myself. I'm not going to lie to you. And, this is just PTSD.
Was that the one where he, Mike McDaniel, challenged for no reason?
Yes, it was.
Idiot.
It was. But when he did that, he dove head first. He took some serious tackles, and I got scared. I really did. I mean, just the more time that goes by, it's in the back of our mind, and that's the only thing the Dolphins are trying to do because it's a business. So,
but there's a lot of teams who have those same cringe, like with their quarterback, right?
Like
they're probably like that.
No. Here's what happened: is you had little dum dums like this guy.
No.
I'm serious about this.
Dude.
You had you and Finsball69.
Yeah.
Who put the damn Arizona Cardinals game from 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Remember what mobile Tua looked like? We need this guy like he was Michael Mother Bleeping Vic.
You can't tell me.
Ran for 31 yards and you just needed to have it. He could have been safe. Let me just tell you something right now. I'm dead ass serious about this, Frog Boy.
Yeah.
He could have been safe in
sure.
his little Tua jiu-jitsu cocoon, but you just had to be greedy.
Fine.
You weren't fine with a dart thrower, a guy sitting in the pocket. Pew, 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 pew. You just needed some scrambling. And guess what got scrambled? Thanks to you.
Okay. Now, here's the thing. You want to blame me, and it's totally not my
and
fault.
Finsball69.
And Finsball69.
And anybody who gave me that Arizona Cardinals video who's like, remember this guy? They made him too fat. They made him too chubby. They made him take jujitsu.
What they make him take?
Jujitsu.
Okay. Well, while he was out here taking
Dude, you guys are just lashing out right now.
Yeah, of course I'm lashing out.
While he was taking
Have you seen these games?
It's horrible, but I mean, you can't tell me you would have wanted the same quarterback this year.
He led the league in passing and he was healthy. It's exactly what I wanted. I had no desire for him to run.
He never did.
I had no
anyone
desire.
good.
I would live to fight another day. I am so happy with that. Nick Saban said this from the time he was drafted. The guy can't help himself.
Yeah.
They finally got that out of him. Tua, just let it go. Next play, dude. Next play.
But then there'll be people that complain about that.
But they did. And I thought it was so dumb.
Because it wasn't enough.
Why?
Look where we
He
landed.
led the league.
Yeah, against bad. These are inflated. Now
All of it. All of
inflated
the
stats.
season, not just against the bad teams.
Because, I mean, you put up 70 in Denver. That's going to go ahead and cover 2
That was
weeks.
the only game.
But he didn't throw for 5,500 yards.
He did it against garbage teams.
Okay, and so you just said, you know what we should do against the good teams, Tua? Do the thing that you're not good at. Do more of that.
Look who won the Super Bowl.
You're Mickey Mouse, dude. You're a child.
You like Mickey.
You sit here with your Miska Muska and you
Miska
sit there with Toodles and you think it's going to solve all my problems. Tua's going to lose a few LBs and he's going to be able to run like a deer. He's going to be just like Josh Allen. And you ruined his career.
Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen,
Never been those
Brock
guys.
Purdy.
He's not that. And Brock Purdy, get him out of here. Get him off the
Brock
list.
Purdy.
No, I'm not letting you put him there.
Brock Purdy's won more playoff games than Tua.
Objection, fine. That has nothing to do with him. He's not Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, or Josh Allen when it comes to running the football.
So you wanted Joe
Wait.
Flacco in the backfield.
Can I say this?
I wanted.
What did you call him when he first got into the league?
Who?
Tobin. Lefty Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Did Drew Brees run?
No.
Okay.
Just sat there throwing darts. Pew, pew, pew. It wasn't enough for you. Greedy.
Good old line in New Orleans, so you got it. Big wall.
How's Aaron Rodgers doing?
What Teron Armstead do? What did he play? He played actually 11 games back then. It
Yeah, it was healthy.
was prime.
Young
Prime
Armstead.
Armstead.
That's good time.
How did Aaron Rodgers do?
Where?
How's he doing? He's running for his life.
He took an ass kicking last week.
Yeah, he did.
Take a break. Back after this.